Hello everyone. I'm going to try to go as long as I humanly can. There's no guarantees here. Um, so before we go too far into all the bad junk, because we go good, we go bad junk, and then we go good junk. We end on a high note. That's what we do here at Rob's Tabletop World. So the first thing I want to do is, let me see if I can do this without messing everything up like I normally do, because it is me. Let's not forget that. Hold on and move that over here. There we go. I want to congratulate our good friends over at Gun. My mind is just gone. Gunpowder Studios. They have made it 21,228. I promised him he would get there. I promised him that we would do everything that we can, and we did. And we really went, and we went on social media. We made videos. We've talked it up in almost every video, and I'm just so happy to see these good people make it. And listen, they made a great game already. Okay, they made a fantastic game already in Bag of Dungeons. Okay, which I have the second edition, and hopefully, if I can get things under control someday, we'll do it. We had a lot of things, but hey, you know, that's life. So congratulations to Gunpowder Studios. It's got to be a big relief. Hey, don't stop now. There's plenty of things to unlock. There's 63 hours left. Keep plugging away, and I'm telling you, this is a game that I'm really excited to play. So any kind of support you guys can give it, I would really appreciate it. Not only for myself, but you know, I think it'd just be good. You know, it's just one of those things. It'll be good. Let's see if I can not screw up this whole stream. There we go. All right. Look, Miss Helen Adams already dropping the links because she just pro strat. That's what she does. All right, let me open this up so I can see. My eyes are out. I am just... So last week, like we said, we put a thing out, and we said we're not going to be back for a while. And if you notice, we haven't done any live videos. I had a lot of videos backed up that we played over the last week. I had to make a couple videos today that you'll see sometime next week, only because they're always so nice to me. I can't even pick up the doggone game. We're going to be taking a look at Napoleon's Imperium, so we'll take a look at that. And let me just answer Helen here. There we go, Helen's the best. So you know, it's been rough. You know, it's hurt the channel not doing the live stuff. You know, what can I do? It's been, the last year and a half has been very, very physically and mentally tough for my family, for everybody involved. So last Thursday, we got a call over from Amanda. We knew that once we found out that she had this, and she couldn't breathe. She was very scared. And I'm going to say this. I have a friend who is a doctor. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have her with us right now. Because her doctor basically said, well, you got what you got, and you just got to fight through it. But her Parox thing, or whatever the heck it is, they measure your oxygen. Once it goes under a 94, it's kind of dangerous. Well, she was in the 86s, and that for a person with CF is a very dangerous thing. They rushed her to the hospital where my friend was, and he filled her with so much stuff that, you know, right now she's stable. That's the best way to put it. She's stable. But what that meant is when they went, her husband had to take her, my son, which means where do the kids go? Well, we couldn't leave them with a 80-year-old grandmother. So my wife, being as brave as she is and fearless, said, you know, we have to take the risk. We have to take the risk. And we did. We put ourselves in the line of fire. And sure enough, my wife has caught it. Pulse ox. Thank you, Mo. So, and she is horrendously struggling. The problem that we have with my wife, as you know, she has had some really, really tough times, especially with her lungs. And this thing, what it does is, if you have a pre-existing condition, well, you're in for a fight. CF, she's still fighting. It's WrestleMania Sunday is when she wasn't feeling good, and here we are all the way, and it's the 28th, and it's almost 3 weeks, and she's still not doing good. And my son has no work; he can't work. And here, same thing. This really put a strain on our family, on our ability to take care of our family. And here's the thing that I came up with while I was just laying there. And believe me, it's been maddening because I can't go into the bedroom. My daughter, who has her paramedic final this Friday of all days, right? This is it. Do you pass the class? This is going to come up to her. And now she's dealing with all this outside stuff and she can't concentrate. So we're worried about her. So we're trying to keep her separated. And me, I'm okay, but if I'm starting to run down. I've been running for the last 3 weeks, trying to do what I can. My granddaughter's crying. She wants to come see her pop-pop. It's a hard thing for everybody. It really is. But I'm laying there and I'm thinking, and I want to say this to you guys, and I want to be very careful what I say, because I want you to understand what this is really about. There are 2 P's in this equation. Okay, 2 P's. There's politics and there's people. And I think you should drop the first P and only worry about the second P. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter if you want to take something or don't want to take something. But if you put people first, and I want to make sure that you all hear this, because this isn't about politics. I don't do politics. I don't care. I really don't. But people have to come first. And if you, on your side of the water there, or wherever you are, when you go out of your house, if you think of everyone else first and protect yourself as well, we'll get through this. It isn't about what this one said or that one said, or maybe I should take this or maybe I should take that. I don't care about that. Put people first. Second P. Drop the first P. Wish I could make a t-shirt. Drop the first P. Because that's when it just becomes stupid. We've got to get out of this. We've got to find a way to get out of this. We had people, for the last year, we have taken every precaution and we've kept everybody safe. But it took 2 idiots who didn't tell us that they went to a whole bunch of bars on their way down here and then just stormed into my daughter's house, my daughter-in-law's house. Okay? Real idiots. Okay? And they infected everybody. 3-month-old baby. How do you not put a 3-month-old baby in front of you? They won't carry it. Really? Because that's where she got it from. Trying to help. Putting ourselves at risk. And now, she can barely breathe. We're doing everything we can, and we're watching her like a hawk. I got my friend calling me every 20 minutes. How's she doing? How's she doing? And she's more worried about me. Because I said, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I mean, this is a special woman. She puts everybody else first except herself. I have an extraordinary wife. Drop the first P. Worry about the second P. People. If we do that, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We'll get through this together. Just like this channel, we get through everything together. We've been through so much over the last 5 years. Arms. Her being, if you remember what we went through with her when the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. It was the most awful thing ever. John, Thank you so much. Amazon, your granddaughter, a nice stuffed bear from Pop Pop. Thank you, John. Well, you know what that means. We got to go Godzilla here. We got to go to Big G. G, this is not the day that you fool around. And, you know, we're going to get off this subject in a bit. And I'm going to try to stay as long as I physically can. But what I want to talk about is the game that Herman and I are making. And what we have planned for you guys. John, I can't thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I can't even think straight. You know, there were so many things I said, well, you know, while I'm watching everybody, I'll try to do some stuff. I just don't feel right to do anything. Here we go. Oh, we got the music. G is going to be generous today. That's my boy. That's my boy. Zablik! Zablik coming strong. Thank you, my brother. It helps more than you'll ever know. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. And the Big G thanks you. Come on, G. Do it for Zablik. Do it. Oh, you know, that's the problem. He's a lizard. He's a lizard. He's got no feelings. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, let's go up top. Now, listen. I don't do political here, so if you have a political statement, just don't bother. I'm not going to be mad at you or anything like that if you put it there for other people to see, but I want you to know that we don't do this here. And Zablik, John, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that helps and how much not streaming it really hurts. It really does. Because that's where we get a little bit of income and we're able to do little things. You know, it kind of covers, you know, our charity stuff and things like that. You know, maybe we're able to do something. I can get some more paints like I did from our boys over there. You know, I've been planning, and here I go. I'm going to start bouncing all over the place. I've been planning to do these Empires of Dust. I just don't have the strength to do it. I want to paint them and play the game live. And then I got Agents of Smirch. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Helen, thank you so much. Let's see if Helen can get a little love here from the Big G. And I really do have a lot to say. Thank you so much. Oh, come on. Why would you do that to Helen, one of our favorite people of all time? Game line, 146. Always loyal. Always loyal. Here we go. I'm going to talk a little bit what I've been doing. Oh, game line! Game line coming strong. And the Big G answered, why couldn't you be nice to Helen? Why? Why do you got to do this? Oh, this, I'll tell you. I've been taking those vitamin C packs. We have a ton of Origins. I've been eating oranges. You know, I can barely talk. And I've been trying to, I've got to be strong for everybody now because everybody needs me, you know, and I can't go down. I mean, I go down with my boots on, but I can't go down. I gotta hang in there until they can get rid of this. And it's looking like we're in for a fight for another week or two, easily. Here's all of you. This is ginseng and vitamin C in here. We power up the machine here. Helen, point out anything that you need to for me. I would really appreciate it. It's great having Helen back. It's such a relief. Helen is such a saint. So, like I said, drop the first P, worry about the second P, and that's people. Okay? I worry about all of you every day. I don't want any of you to go through what we're going through because of somebody's stupidity. Okay? And people have really... I actually tried to have her stay outside for a little bit. It's hot out. I figured the UV rays would help a lot. But she started getting really congested, and she went back into bed. We have a nice little couch out in the foyer. And I had her lay out there. The dogs are very, very, very dialed into the queen. Thank you all for helping. I can't thank you enough for that. So, you know, we have a lot of that. How about Seven Moons making their, you know, I want to talk about happy stuff. And I know we're going through a very, very difficult time, but I wanted to make sure you guys understand why we're not going live. I always try to pull back the curtain. You know, I'm really worried about her. That's all I have in the world. This is a woman who can take an elephant tranquilizer and laugh it off with all the medication she's been on over the last 10 years. And my fear of fears, is that this medication isn't going to do anything for her. And that's kind of what's going on, and it's really tough. Helen is trying to talk. Info going live with me to help out. We shall see. Yeah. We'll talk. I'm going to talk to Helen. Another really exciting thing, if you haven't noticed, if you go to the page, we are putting new art in. This is phase 1 of us redoing the entire site and our website going live very, very, very soon. We're going to have a website that's very interactive with you guys. And we changed all the art. And what I did for the main art, which it isn't sized right yet, there's all kinds of little stuff in there for you to see. So it's a game within a game. Can you find all the little things and little knickknacks from the past? You know, all the things that mean something to me. Steph! Look at Steph coming large. Bro, thank you. So we had that, and we changed the world thing. I don't like my last name on it, so we took that off and we redesigned it. I want to thank Ariel for the wonderful work that she's doing so far. We have a long way to go and other stuff that we want to do, but I absolutely love her. All right, here we go. Come on. Do it for Steph. Oh, look at him. And he just stares you down, and he's got no heart. None. Nothing. It's just a cold-blooded lizard. Anybody get that one? All right. So, you know, changing all the art, really trying to make the place look a little bit neater is what I wanted to do. They actually had a picture of me. They drew me into a picture, but this, you know, the one thing I said, and everybody liked it, and I said no. And the reason I said no was this channel is not about me. Yeah, it says Rob's Tabletop World because I'm the one that flips the camera. But it's about you guys. It's about our world. And I don't want it to ever be about me. I don't care about me. I wanted to make it about all of us. Okay? And that's what's most important to me, is that we've been together for so long and we've shared so many things, good and bad. We've had some great triumphs, and boy, we've had some low moments. Okay? You know, but we just keep going forward, and we keep doing the right thing, and we all believe in ourselves. We believe in each other, and we care about each other, and that for me is such a strength. But we still love the big lizard. I should have put this in. I'm so stupid. I should have used StreamYard. I'm paying for it, for crying out loud. Check out Seven Moons Kickstarter if you haven't already. They're funded. I'm very, very happy for them. Also, Agents of Smirch coming very soon. Okay, I was supposed to do that live. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm hoping the end of the week. I'm hoping I have enough strength to do with this. But I've got too many things on my plate, and unfortunately, folks, it's just the way it goes. But I know you'll understand. And you know, if Games Workshop did the same thing and said, hey, you know something, we can't print these because this, that, and the other, people would understand. If you just tell them the truth, be truthful. But the biggest thing that I can tell you from all this, okay, is drop the first P and worry about people, not the politics. Worry about the people around you. Worry about the people that you are going to go out in front of, and protect everyone. If everybody does their job, we'll get through this. We have a long, long battle, a very long battle, and I'm praying that we can get through this. All right? We've had some really scary moments. Amanda was about 3 seconds away from going on a ventilator, and Paul told me that would have been it. That would have been it. And then, you know, my son would not have a wife with his beautiful daughter and his beautiful son, all because of someone's selfishness. I don't know what to say. I can't imagine doing that to anybody. Okay, I can't imagine hurting anybody that way. You know, my daughter-in-law, you know, she knows I'm ticked, and she's kind of staying away from me. But here's really what it comes down to, is I am just worried about the people around me, and I love them all dearly, and I really try to do the best. And we're in a mess now. We're in a very dangerous mess. Ronin73, prayers for your family, Rob. I've been following you since I found your video for the Dwarf King's Quest. Look at you, brothers. We're gonna head into that a little bit. So let's see. Oh, I almost hit the thing without. You know, we got to do it right here. Come on. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, nice. But no music. Joe Mack. Joe Mack. Thank you, brother. Let's see if Joe Mack gets a little magic. Come on, Joe Mack. Oh, Joe Mack! Because he became a member. I'm going to talk about that in a second, Kabuki. Let me just get Steven. The NBO. Our brother from another mother. Let's see if he can get double music here. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, big fella. Nice. You got an extra roar there, but no music. I'm sorry, Steven, but this is his thing. He picks out people, and I think he's selfish. I think he's very, very, very selfish. So, we'll work on the people about it when you have a spare brain cell to approve it. Yeah. I really think that you know, we need to just take care of everybody and care about people. Start learning how to care about people instead of always trying to condemn people. We can go a long way. So, let's tell you a story on a game that is going to be coming to Kickstarter, hopefully very, very soon. Now, this project started over a year and a half ago. The Queen and I were driving back we had to go someplace in South Florida, and we were driving back, and we were just talking. And I said, you know, I wish I could make a game at some point or somehow, some way. So, Kabuki had a thing. Oh, I am really tempted to get Smirch, but I already own the older set. It's totally different. It's totally different. You want the newer version. Trust me. It's going to be good. Hopefully, as soon as I can get on my feet and get things under control, we will, I promise you, run through it. I have it here. And everything epic, you know, this poor guy, Chris, just stick with me. I'll get it done. I promise you. But anyways, so we were driving and we were talking about something. And I said, you know something? It's a shame a lot of these kids didn't get to experience some of the older sci-fi movies. It didn't matter the graphics. It was the story and the immersion. Yeah, okay, there was sock puppets and all that other stuff. But that's the best they could do in those days. That's, you know, budgets weren't that big and stuff like that. But out of the sci-fi era, the golden age of it, there are so many classics that have come out of it and still hold up today. And even though, you know, some of the things look strange or different or this, that, and the other, and you look at it and when they talk to people, it's dated and things like that, you kind of go, you know something? This is really good and meaningful. Hold on, let me see here. Miniature Market, 50% off your entire purchase for the next 9 hours? No, I thought it was 5% off your next purchase. 5% off. There you go. Okay. So we were sitting there and we were talking about it, and I go, you know what I like to do is X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and the other. And then the Queen goes, wouldn't it be cool if you did this and this and this? I'm keeping it to you guys because there's a reason for it. And I went, oh my God, that's brilliant. So a year and a half ago, I called Hermann Lutman, and I just said, Hermann, I don't, you know, I get, oh, excuse me, hold on. Oh. I'm on the swing down. It's only a matter before it catches up with me, and then me and this thing are going to go toe to toe. We're going to fight. Only one of us is going to come out. 2 things go in, 1 comes out. What a glorious way. It'd be a good death. Oh. So, bear with me. So I call Herman and I go, hey, Herman, listen, I don't know nothing about developing a game. I don't know nothing. I go, but here's an idea. And I told him about it. And he made a folder. And we were talking about it with my wife in the car, and she was chiming in as well. And we're driving all the way back. He goes, wow, that's a pretty good idea. He goes, right now I've got In Magnificent Style, I've got Crowbar, I've got another game, that top secret game that I'm not supposed to tell you about, and some other things that I can't even look at this. So every once in a while he would just get a hold of me and he would throw out an idea. And then I threw out an idea. And I made all these notes. I wrote everything down. And we kept on talking about it. And now, after he's got done with this Gettysburg game that just funded 79,000, 76,000, I think. Thank you very much, everybody. It's going to be glorious. It's from our good friends at Flying Pig, so the quality's going to be ridiculous. Whoa! Jens! My man Jens. He always comes strong. Jens is one of those guys that comes strong. I'll finish this story. Hold on. We got to give him his Godzilla. Come on now. Come on, G. For Jens. Oh, he gets it! The big G came strong. Nice. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. I'm struggling here. I know it's only a matter of time before it catches up with me, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of nothing. Never have been, never will be. But I'm going to protect everybody else and make sure everybody's all right. I think I'm out of cat. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so he would just talk to me about all kinds of different things. And hey, can you take a look at it in the Magnificent Style? Can you do that? Yeah, sure. I'll do anything for Mark and Herman every single time. You don't even have to ask. And when I took a break for a while, they wanted me to do the Gettysburg thing. They were afraid to ask me. I said, I will stop time to help you guys all the time. So, especially Herman. We've become very, very good and close friends. So every time we would talk, he would bring this up, and we would add different things to it. Hey, what about this mechanism? Hey, what about this? And finally, a few weeks ago, he said, let's do this. Let's really, really do this. And we've been talking every day, and we've got everything all together. Right now, I am writing the story, okay? But what I've done, when I started coming up with things, I didn't realize that I can actually tell a story with a bunch of swerves and a bunch of different things in it. Because what we want to do with this game, and this is really important to bring this to you guys, is we have the minute 9-volt battery power of this channel, okay? And to get your opinion, to do something right, how many Kickstarters have you guys supported where they put all the flash in the miniatures and then you get a 90-page rule book, which doesn't make sense, and then that game sits on your shelf? That's not what we want here. All right? We want to reach you on a strategic level, but I want this, and he wants this, to be something easy that you can open up the box, set it up in less than 10 to 15 minutes, and play. What a unique and weird concept to be able to play a game without having to have a degree in in some kind of astrophysics to try to figure it out. 90-page rule books, 30-page rule books with tiny things. How is that getting you guys to play a game? What it's getting you is to invest all this money and then put it on a shelf. Now, I'm a miniature guy, okay? I'm a miniature guy. I love miniatures. But how many games have put out useless miniatures? How many sites have made a living just showing these miniatures with no game? Oh, well, this game's good, but you don't remember it for long. And a year later, you're selling it. I want to try to do something different. I want to go outside the box. Herman wants to go outside the box. We are making a trilogy. Okay? We are making a trilogy. Something that is going to have a start and have a phenomenal end. And you're going to be involved. Those of you that want to be involved. So you know what you're backing when the Kickstarter comes. If you don't like something, we need to know about it. And if you think we can do it, hey. And we want to make it affordable. We want to make it that everybody has the opportunity to play it. Okay? And we're not going to give out, we're not going to be one of these guys that are just giving out promo copies to all these guys so they can just trash it because it's from, because it has something to do with me. No, we're going to keep it in-house. We're going to use the channel and a few select individuals that I've already have in mind. Okay? And then Herman's a genius. Because boy, I'll tell you something, I came up with this wacky, insane idea and I drew it and I took a picture of it and I sent it to him because I have graph paper that's about this long. And I'm sitting there using a ruler, coming up with all these whacked out things. Because there's nothing worse than that downtime. You want to keep things moving. You want to keep things fun. Everybody engaged. Everybody engaged. Everybody engaged. When it's the player's turn, everybody's going to get to go. You could play it solo. You could play it PvP. You could play it any way you want to. But there is going to be a campaign with a story. And when I mean story, it's not, oh, hey, we're going to go all the way through here and try to find this artifact, bring it back, sell it, and then the next mission, well, we're going to go out and, well, we'll shoot this one. We have to shoot this one thing. Okay, let's come back. And then the third mission, oh, well, hey, we got to go find another artifact. No, we have come up with a concept that is going to twist your mind, and it tells a story. And I hope it's good. I've never done anything like this, but you're going to get to see it unfold without exposing too much of the story. And what we plan on doing is Herman and I sit down at least once, twice a week, and we're going to go over things, and we're going to talk about the things that we can talk about and bring forth to you. Okay, as we get closer to this Kickstarter. I'm telling you right now, this is a very real thing. And first of all, Andrew Franks, looking forward to this game. So am I. I'm scared. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little scared because I never made anything. And, you don't want anybody to go, oh man, this is trash. But I got Herman working on it. I surround myself with great people. Hold on. Oh, John. Thank you, though, brother. Thank you. All right, let's go back up top. I want to make sure that this is entertaining for everybody, where it's good enough that kids, there's nothing, any graphic or weird or stuff like that, but it has that old sci-fi feel. When you open up this box, you feel. How many times do I tell you guys that one of the things, and if you really think about it, between Herman and I, we have over 70 years of game playing experience. Really think about that. Probably a little longer, but I don't want to date us that bad. So we've seen so many things. Definitely keep a thick skin. Oh yeah, there's people that aren't going to like it because it's me. That's it. I'm used to that. I'm fine with that. Thick skin, no problem. What I care about is you like it, and you see it, and you feel it, and you feel what Herman and I are trying to bring you. The experience we're trying to bring you. I want to announce something today, which is very, very important. We have a publisher already. We today confirmed our publisher. He is in it all the way. Miniature Market is going to help us. They're in it all the way. And we are off to such a good start that it's kind of shocking. I'm so poor that I drink expired coffee. Well, you see, that's where I want to try to do, is to make it affordable for everybody. It doesn't need to be this $150, $250 Kickstarter with 27 expansions where you guys put out $500 for all these. Oh, hey, well, we're going to have special dice. No. Get back to the basics. Okay, listen, I'm going to put this into perspective, and this is the way Herman and I see it. Today's video games, They are beautiful beyond words, but they're all first-person shooters. Okay? And they're fun. And they have their moments. And they do a lot of things. But how many times do you go back and play Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Zelda, Wolfenstein, and all these other old things? Okay? All these old things. Why? They don't even compare with the new stuff. But to bring back that old feel, that when you're playing a game, it's a game, not a Kickstarter hook. Okay? We want to get this funded, we want to get it made. And the person that we have doing this has been known for their quality. Okay? The best quality there is. And they were all on board. They came to us. They came to us and said, you know, I want to do this with you guys. Because you guys are kind of the smartest guys in the room right now. Herman's the smart guy. I need Herman to be Herman. And I just need to be me, where I'm kind of bouncing off the walls and have all these crazy idiot ideas and take chances. But it has to reach and it has to move you. And I want you to come on this journey with Herman and I. I want you to come on this journey with us. Because this is your game. Because I've always been about community. Okay? So, yeah, Herman and I are making this. But we're making it for your benefit. To give you something different. To reach and touch you and move you. And make you realize, hey, do you remember the old days? Do you remember the first edition of Descent? How good that was? Do you remember Merchants of Venus? How much fun that was? Do you remember? I'm looking on this shelf here. Because all these old games still sit there. All right, Warhammer Quest. The old first Warhammer Quest. Do you remember all these old games? All these old games. And how much they still mean to you? Can you really point out a bunch of games that are going to stand the test of time that have come out recently? And this isn't a cut on anybody here. But any of the games out there, because look at Everdell, which is a fantastic masterpiece. There's plenty of masterpieces out there, but it's almost like they're pushing things out because I got to push out a game in order to get something in so I can go to the next game. And that's the sadness of what this has become. Big Bang, good games always float to the top. Great. You just need to be the creative force, and Herman will form it into its final form. Exactly. And that's what we talked about, because we didn't want to step on each other's toes. And that was the first thing that we keep on talking about. I don't want to step on your toes because I have all these wacky things. Just tell me to shut up and keep us in focus. And we've looked at things and we've been terribly disappointed with a lot of things that we've spent a lot of money on and said, I don't want to do this to these people. I want these people to open up this game and have quality components and not bowed things. There's nothing worse than when you take out tiles and they're bowed or they're very thin in their paper and you go to move something and they all move. No, we're not doing that. No. We're making something that's going to be interchangeable, that you are going to be able to move. It's going to have a dungeon crawl type of element, but you are going to have a feel in this, because there are going to be many different things that are going on throughout this. And it tells this story. And you're going to wonder, how did we start here and then up all the way over here? And each in the campaign and scenarios, they have to be innovative. It can't be the same thing done 3 times. Development, we've been working on this for the last year. We're getting close to putting everything together and prototyping very, very soon. And then we're going to go to Kickstarter with it, and we're going to bring it home. We're going to bring it home. So we're going to show off everything that we're doing, give you an idea, and make you wonder, oh my God, I see all these different things. What is this about? What's the story behind this? And immerse you. sent you a first draft. Thank you, Miss Helen. Helen. I'm super excited about this. Now we know what Rob's recent rabbit hole has been. Yes, we have been working a lot on this, and every time we talk to each other, we just don't talk about anything but this project. So the main thing is to bring back old school, good, clean gaming, where everybody can understand the rules. People aren't intimidated by the book. Okay? Listen, I'm not saying that we're going to make mistakes, but that's why we have you guys. You're going to help us. Herman don't make mistakes, by the way. Christy Hutton. Can someone answer if they have announced a new date and time for Solomon Kane at the eShop? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, Christy. I'm sorry. Raised hands backed many Kickstarters that I've been so disappointed in. I'll tell you, one of the ones that I have waited for a very, very long time was probably the most disappointing Kickstarter I've ever purchased or gotten my hands on. And I just went, that's it. I just can't do this anymore. These big things look fantastic, but we're oversaturated with miniatures and all this stuff. Would I like to do miniatures? Maybe we will fit a few in there. But there's going to be some surprises. There's going to be some twists and turns. And you're going to go on a wild ride. And that's what I'm looking for. I want you to finish a scenario and go, hey, are you guys tired? Do you want to play another one? What's better than that? That right there, you've done every single thing right. Instead of going, yeah, we'll be back next week. Or maybe we'll put it on the shelf and we'll come back to it. We want to have you immersed. We want to have you feel like you're inside that game, and we're going to do our best to really bring you a unique experience with all the people that I have involved. I surround myself with great people. Okay, that's one thing I've always done, from Helen all the way to the Kabukis, Godzilla lovers, and all of you. Mo, I surround myself with greatness. Okay, and that's what makes this channel good, is the people I surround myself with. The people that help and make this thing go. I couldn't do it without them. But like a good coach, okay, you know where their strengths are, you know where their weaknesses are, and you know what you can count on. And you know what you're going to get every single time. And you utilize that. And that, my friends, is how you do things right. You don't make it about yourself. You surround yourself with winners. And this project here, I got one of the biggest winners of them all. Zeds, that game is ridiculous. Crowbar, that game is ridiculous. In magnificent style, I can go on and on with everything that man has done. Impressive. You may not like war games. Well, let me tell you something. Don't you turn your back on this guy, okay? Because he's going to put together a sci-fi game like you have never imagined. And he's going to make it easy, and you're going to go, we've been waiting for this for a long time. I don't need that 45-page small print game. There you go. So people can proxy if they want to. What? Maybe have characters of monsters in game design based readily available miniatures. We're taking a look at, we also have, in case everybody, listen, the overwhelming thing yesterday was, everybody said standees. That was a standout. I was blown away by it. I went, holy cow. I thought, here we go. Miniature Kickstarter. Here we go. But we have a miniature guy on hand. Yes, we've already have a miniature guy. And let me tell you something. The most important aspect of this game is the art, because it's got to be able to suck you in. You've got to be able to feel this. And I'm promising you, we'll get there. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and I'm not feeling great, but I'm working on it. I'm working hard on it because I believe in it. Herman believes in it. The people around us believe in it. Standees with nice art is always nice. Yeah, I want to make sure the art is not cartoony. I want this to really, really stand out. Well, chits aren't out of it, because we're thinking of doing standees with maybe being able to put a chit on the back. So you can move the standee around with all its available attributes. I'm just saying, this is what we do here. We think things out. You're going to see something that's going to be a little different, and really kind of is going to take you someplace. That's good. A good best of both worlds. Maybe the bosses, I was thinking, the bosses and the mini bosses and a secret boss are going to be miniatures. That might be fun. So everybody has a little bit of something, but keeping the cost where you guys can afford this. All right, times are tough. We think about you, and we want to make sure that we do what's right by you. Like in Empire of the Void, you put chits on your spaceship. Exactly, Kabook. Exactly. Just logged into this. Is the new game a war game like Dirtside? No. An updated version, Dirtside 2? No, this is something really, really special. We're working on a name. I have one. He has one. And because of the way I want the trilogy to go, I'm already thinking the 2 other games. But next week, when we come back next Friday live, hopefully everything's better here. I can only pray. Or maybe 2 weeks from now. We will have a lot more details that we will be talking about. I may even get Hermann in here, and we'll talk about this, and we'll pull back the curtain a little bit so you get a feel of where we're headed and what we want to do, and see if this is something that you want to back and something that you want to be a part of. I hope you do. I hope you do. And maybe you don't. That's okay too. Rob's Raiders. No. We already have a unit called Mo's Raiders. Healing vibe for the Oren household and family. Thank you so much, Kabuki. I appreciate that. Some of you I've already started incorporating some of you into the game, because we are going to have special people that are going to do certain things, and you're going to be part of the story. So be ready. Be ready. May not be exactly your name, but I will definitely get you. I have a feeling that I have to get all the rights from you guys and sign off. But I want to put you guys in the game as well. You know, I want to make this a community experience and something really fun. All right, I am running out of gas. I can't believe I went 50 minutes. All right, but I'm telling you right now, the wheels are coming off the bus pretty quickly. And I've been talking as much as I humanly possibly can. All you need is Mo's Marine Raid. Oh, here he goes. If anybody can pat himself on the back, more than anybody else, it's a good old Mo. And, you know, I don't expect this to be an overwhelming success. We are prepared for this not to be a success. Do we hope it will? We'll try. We'll do the best we can. And that's all I can say. Bill Holmes, coming strong with a $5. Thank you, brother. Hold on. Let's get you over there. Oof. It hurts just to move my arm. Here we go. Here we go. Give it to him. Give it to him. Ooh! Frickin'. You got at least one sale in me. Thank you, Kabuki. Gee, and I was going to give you a free copy. See? It's going to fail. We're giving away copies. I imagine my figures would be Statler and Waldorf. That's why I have back pain. All the pats on the back. Yeah, that's my boy Mo. We've got something really going here. Mo has heard some of the ideas that we had, and I think Mo was taken back by what we have in our head. He will not talk. He will not squeal. He's a Marine after all. I want to thank everybody for listening. We are going to try. The most important thing right now that I have to focus on is the Queen, and the Queen is in bad shape, very, very bad shape. We have the kids down the street in bad shape. I'm telling you, and I'm asking you. You know, forget the politics. Start thinking about people. Okay? That's all you got to do. Doesn't matter what you believe in. Doesn't matter how you believe in things, but if you just take a minute when you walk out that door and you think about the people around you and the people that you're going to go see, whether you're going to a store or an event or anywhere, please put their safety in your hands. Make the responsibility yours. Okay? This will be a better world if we all did that. Keep your prayers for all the people that are suffering over in India and everywhere else. Okay? Let's hope that we can get to the finish line. Regardless of what you believe, we have to do this together as a people. As people. That is our greatest moment. Is when we are pushed against the wall and that we rise above. Let's get there. All right. Yeah, I've been jacking up that immunity. I'm going to go eat some blueberries and some strawberries and some oranges because I really like them. So I'm really hoping the queen comes out of this, because I'm telling you, I don't know what I'll do. That is my world. And, it's scary. It's really, really scary. And we are at a very, very scary time. So, to everybody, please, this can happen to anybody. And we were the safest. We kept, our daughter with CF away from people. We didn't go anywhere for the last year. And all it took was one person being irresponsible. And they put us in dire risk. So now, it doesn't matter who did it. We have to fight. We have to stand up and fight. E. Connolly. Look at him coming large. Oh, come on, G. You got to do this for him. You got to do it for him. Thank you, E. Connolly. That is absolutely huge. Thank you, my brother. Here we go. Come on. Give it to him. All right. I can't. I wouldn't be able to live myself. I got to give him one more shot here. One more shot. I'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, there you go. Guess what he deserves? You just got to poke him in the back end a little bit. There you go. There you go. E. Connolly, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. It means a lot to us. It really does. It helps. It helps more than you ever know. We have insurance, and it cost me close to $200 in just medicine for her. Okay? Yesterday. And I went, I have insurance. These are scary, scary, scary times. All right? And she's not working. She's home right now. Somebody asked. She's home right now, but we are on alert. If it gets too much more, she's on her way. And then we'll have to take her. That's why nothing is certain for the next couple of weeks. And then now all of a sudden I'm not doing great. But I feel all right. I'm going to be all right. I'm a lot tougher. I told you, I'm going to fight this thing. I'm going to fight this thing. Nothing I love better than a good old fight. All right? I just put on an old ripped t-shirt and say, come on, you want some of this? And then that thing will come and it'll be like the oozing thing from Star Trek. And then just fight it. Just fight it. Burn my hand when I hit it. All that kind of stuff. And then come to find out it was a friend. I hear that a decade and I'm still paying off cancer. Yeah. See, Helen, and that's a scary thing. A scary thing for you. Because the thing is, the people with the pre-existing stuff, this thing kicks the crap out of. Okay? If you are pre-existing, you are in for the fight of your life, I'm telling you. Please, please, please be safe. I do love you all, and I want you to be all right. Health insurance is too often useless, basically just for serious, serious issues. Yeah, we owe, because of my arm, you wouldn't believe the money we owe. Just to put my bicep back together. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the whole bionic stuff, By the way, what did I watch the other day and I thought about you, Kabuki? It came from Beyond Space. It was where they originally got the idea for Cameron got the idea for aliens. the spaceship sneaks aboard. This monster sneaks aboard, and he starts working his way up the spaceship and just mauling people. I mean, sucking the blood out of them and all that kind of stuff. Really cool. Go watch that movie. Go watch that movie. So cool. Heh. Used to love $6 Million Man. Oh boy, and Bionic Woman. The one where they fell in love. Oh, it used to rip my heart out. No, I was like an 8-year-old boy. All right, so give me a little, ease up on me a little bit. And he starts, and they love each other, and he saves her, and everything's gonna be fine. But she gets all blowed up, and then she doesn't remember who he is. And man, Lee Majors was just so cool. Oh, that was heart wrenching. So he had to pretend that he never loved her, and he had to let her go, and that's where we had to spin off the Bionic Woman. That was so good, so good. Even if you don't have a pre-existing condition, it makes your immune system fight your own body. Yes, very true. Dark Star, oh, that's a good one too. Oh, good call. I'm going to have to pull that up tonight. Whoa, Midgard! My boy Midgard, send a little love to your boy, Rob. Thank you, brother. I can't thank you enough. All right, come on, give it to him. Give it to him. Midgard Eagle. Midgard Eagle. Oh, he wants to go out on a sour note. He just could, just couldn't go out on a sour note. And when we get the title set on the website, we're going to have a website. We'll give that to you as soon as we get that up live very soon. And also you're going to the new banner. Make sure you take a look at the new banner, because you'll see little itty bitty things in there that have kind of transcend over the last 5 years, or almost 6 years, whatever it is. So check that out. I think you'll really like it. Hopefully we'll have it squared away soon. But I'm really excited about it. I like the new art. I like the new world thing, because I hate my name. I hate my name being up there. See, I hate this thing. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm not leaving just a second until I say it. Yeah, that. I hate. I just hate my name. I don't like looking at my name. It's not the art, because I love what was done. I hate looking at my name. I don't know why. I'm very, very self-conscious. Yeah, so there we go. So, I'm worn out. This took a lot out of me. I love you all. You are all the best. Be kind to one another. Be good to one another. All right? If you just think, and I'm telling you, just throw out that first P. Think about the second P. And we will be fine. We will be great. And thanks to all of you. I love you all. Be kind to one another. Hopefully we'll be back live in a week or so. Let's just see how we have to fight this and what we have to go through. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. But I want to thank you for all the well wishes and all the kindness from everyone that here, the E-Connollys and Game Lines and just Zeblix and John and Midgard and Steph, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. Thank you so much for your kindness. I want to thank all of you for just being kind to me, to coming here and watching each and every week. It's so important to me, and I'm lost without streaming as much as I usually do. I really feel lost, and it's a sad thing, because this is my life. This means a lot to me, and spending time with you guys is so, so important. To the world, you may be one person, and to one person, you may be the world. But to me, you guys are always and always my world. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you sooner than later. Thank you for being patient.